to my channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut a kimono dress. This particular dress I'm talking about, you can wear it as a kimono and you can also join it as a dress. So it's a combination of three fabric. You're using crepe, you're using chiffon, and you're also using sequins. So let me show you how to cut it out. Welcome to the cutting section. The kimono gown I was talking about is the combination of three fabric. We have chiffon, we have sequins, then we have crepe. This is a crepe fabric, this is sequins, and this is a chiffon fabric. I'm using 3 yards of this fabric, which is crepe. I'm using 3 yards of sequins fabric, and I'm using 1 yard of chiffon fabric for this particular style. The length we are going to measure now, the full length will be 55 inches, the bust is 40 inches, the waist is 35 inches, the shoulder is 15 inches, and the armhole is 7.5 inches. So let's start cutting. So I'm starting with this first. Here is the sample that I've joined already. You can see it. This is the down. So as you can see, the sequence is not transparent. I lining the sequence with this crepe fabric. So after I cut this, the first measurement I made is from the shoulder to the knee. Then I cut up to 12 inches with sewing allowance from here. Then the 12 inches I cut out from here, then I placed on sequence to cut it out. After then, I used the crepe again to lining the sequence, not to make it transparent. You can see how it is. You can see it. So the first thing we're going to do now is to measure from the shoulder to the knee, which is 35 with the seam allowance. So I'm using 35. This is 35 inches. So now this is my 35 inches. I'm going to fold this into 4. This is into 2. So after folding it into 4 like this, the next thing I'm going to do is to take the measurement of the shoulder. The measurement of the shoulder here, I'm using 15. 15 divided by 2 give me 7.5. 7.5. The same thing applicable to the armhole, 7.5. So for the bust, I'm using 10 inches. That the bust is 40. So with the same allowance of 2 inches, like this. Then the half cut is 15 inches. Then the waist measurement is 35 inches, like I said. So this is 9 into 4 places give us 36. So I'm going to reduce it. So I'm using 8.7. So with the allowance, it will actually give me my 35, even more than 35 inches. So with 2 inches allowance here. So after then I'm going to join my sketch like this to the bust, there to the half cut, then to the length. Like this. Then I'm going to cut it. So the way I fold my own here, I'm still going to shear this front into two, but you can decide to fold it in a way that you leave a zip allowance open. So here I'm going to cut this part into two. This will be the front. Like this. The next thing here is to cut the neck. The wideness of the neck here, I'm using 3.5. Then the deepness, I'm using 2.5. So then I'm going to join the sketch like this. You can see this neck will go for the back, then this front I'm going to cut out the neck again. So the deepness of the neck here, I'm using 8.5, like this. So from this 8, I'm going to make a slant shape up to the shoulder here, a slant shape up to the shoulder like this. Then I'm cutting only the front, not the front and the back. Like this. As you can see, this is the back and this is the front. So we are done with this body. So the next thing that remains here is to cut this particular area. You can see this is like the one I took the measurements now from the shoulder to the knee here. So then I measured up to 12 inches from that knee. I measured up to 12 inches and then I cut it. So this is the step that remains. I'll show it to you here now. So you measure from here up to 12 inches here. You can see. Then you cut both front and the back together. You can see. So this is our 12. So I'm going to use my ruler to make it straight. Like this. So this is it. Then I'm going to cut it out. I'm cutting both the back and the front together. So now it is this particular one that I'm going to place on the sequence to cut the sequence out. Now here is my sequence. I'm going to fold this sequence into 4. Like this. This is into 2, then into 4. Like this. So after folding the sequence into 4, then I place the one I cut from the body. I place it on it to cut it out, as you can see. Then I'm going to cut it out. So as you can see, this is 2. Then you're going to fold it this way, then you cut it out. Since the front, you're going to open the front or you close it, because this tie is of 2 ways. After cutting the front like this, by the moment you finish taping it, is either you leave the gown like that, like a kimono, or you join the front. You can see this is going for the back and this too is going for the front. Is that you join these two to make a dress, or you open it to make a kimono. So now we've cut this side, so it remains this pleated part, this place. Since what we measure from the shoulder to this area is 35, then and we said the full length is 55, so the remaining length we need from here now is 20 inches. The remaining length we need now is 20 inches to make a full length of the gown. So now this is our 20 inches that is joining 35 inches, which is going to give us our full measurement. You can see it. You can see. So the remaining half will go for the seam allowance. So you can decide to add 1 inch or 2 inch for the seam allowance. It depends on you. But I'm using this half for my own seam allowance. So as you can see, so I'm using these two. So one for the back and one for the front as a pleat. It remains the sleeve here. So this, the measurement of the sleeve that I have here is 23, as you can see. It's 23 inches. So as when you have 23 like this, you have to, since you're using crepe, using sequins, and you're using chiffon, you have to divide your measurement by 3. Measure from here to here, from the shoulder here to here. Now it gives me 11 and a half. So I use 12. So with the seam allowance I use 12. After when I've sew it finish, it gives me 11 and a half inches. So then from that 11 and a half inches I measured 4 and a half inches. So it was when I sewed the two both sides, it gave me 4 here. Then from here to, I take a measurement of 8 inches. So when I sew it from both sides, it's give me 7. You can see the whole of this now is 23 inches, the whole of this. So this is how I segmented my measurement into 3 places. You can see the way I explain it to you now. So if you want to cut it out, so this is how we are going to cut it. So this is 12 inches sleeve here, and this is the sequence. This is 9 inches, so I'm going to fold this into 2 like this to join it with this upper sleeve here. So now the next thing to do now is to, this is the chiffon, the 8 inches length. You can see it's around 8 inches point 3. So it's okay. But the moment I join the 3 fabric together, it's going to give me the actual length of the sleeve. So now this is the end of the cutting. So here is the finished work so far. These are the 3 combination: the crepe, the sequence, and the chiffon fabric. As you can see, when cutting, I forgot to tell you that you're going to use 5 inches of this crepe fabric. So by folding it into 2, it's going to give you 2.5 inches. So you're going to use this 2.5 inches. You can see it's been folded into 2. So you're using these 2.5 inches to tape it around the neck and the front of the dress. You can see it. So it's either you open it to make a kimono jacket, or you close the front to make a kimono dress. So it's of 2 ways. You can also follow me on Instagram to see more style at Diza House of Fashion. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Bye.